Matthew 21, verse 12 to 13. And Jesus went into the temple of God and cast out all them that sold and bought in the temple. You don't play with God. And overthrew the tables of the money changers and the seat of them that sold doves. And said unto them, it is written, my house shall be called the house of prayer, but ye have made it a den of thieves. One of the greatest enemies of fulfilling God's given assignment is the love of money. The love of money. The love of money will get God out of your life. To access your next level, you must avoid the love of money. Money is not evil, but the love of money is the root of all evil. There are people who were rich, they had it all, and they are broke today for the love of money. He saw them in the temple selling stuff in the temple. And Jesus drove them out and said, my house shall be called the house of prayer, but you have turned it to the den of thieves. I asked the guy, why have you been coming to church? He said, I had to change church because, the new church I attend now, there are a couple of people, I'm meeting there. And I said, is that why you go to church? Church is not a business place. It's a place of worship, a place of honoring Jesus. One thing we must overcome quickly is the love of money. Hear me one more time. Money is not evil, but the love of money is the root of all evil. Just by road the other day, these men would open the bullet on travelers for the love of money. Doc, somebody will put a gun to someone's head to take a phone. Life. The love of money. 1 Timothy 6, verse 10 to 11. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which why some have coveted after they have erred from the faith, and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. But thou, O man of God, flee these things. Follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, and patience. For every $10, $1 belongs to God. 9 is just for you. It's just enough. For every 10,000, 1,000 belongs to God. For every 100,000, 10,000 belongs to God. That is just enough for you. The money we squander, the money we spend like that, if you know what some people do, if you know what some men who have 6 children do with the 30,000 they earn monthly, it will blow your mind. And yet, when our love for God is in place, then everything becomes right. You must not love money, love God. I have a friend, he paints on canvas, and a man brought a picture of himself. He asked the photographer to snap him and his wife naked, and asked my friend to paint it on 10 by 24. And the guy can paint, and he was going to give him 2 million naira to paint that. And the guy said no. And the guy was broke at that time. Say, I can't paint you naked. The love of money. The love of money. The love of money. Heaven is real. Nobody takes money from here to heaven. Even those that they buried with it, after they all left, they went back to get the money out. When our love for God is in place, we free ourselves from the bondage of the love of money. We free ourselves. Just love the Lord. Just love the Lord. The little that God has blessed is enough for you. The little that God has blessed. Just love the Lord. Romans 8:28 says, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love God and to them that are called according to his purpose. Love the Lord with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your soul. Just love the Lord. Make Jesus the first. You don't have an history. You don't have a story. You don't want to pay the price. Promotion does not come from South Africa. It does not come from the US. Promotion comes from above. You read, you refuse to read. Serve God, you refuse to serve God. You want to yo to make it? You're asking somebody how you yo. I'm fine, yo man. Yo does not pay bills. Love the Lord. For we know that all things work together for good to them that love God and to them that are called according to his purpose. 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 9. But as it is written, eyes have not seen nor ear heard, neither has he entered into the heart of man the things which God has prepared for them that love him. The thing is, just love God. Love God more than anything. When you had nothing, God took care of you. Let not the love of money cut you away from God. Your tithes is an expression of your love for God. Your offerings is an expression of your love for God. Don't trust it. When you pay your tithes and give your offerings, you are saying to God and to yourself, my trust is not in it. My trust is in God. Don't joke with it. Now, God is not broke. The cattle upon 1,000 hills belongs to him. The earth is the Lord's and his fullness thereof. Do you know the man Job? Job was a generous man. Job worshiped the Lord. Job praised him. Job did everything, and the enemy came to attack him. Job said, though he slay me, yet will I serve him. Do you want the pace-setting grace? Trailblazing grace is found in you loving the Lord. It's found in you loving the Lord. Every move of God is at a risk, although when the love of money gets in line. Every move of God is at a risk when the love of money gets in line. Every move of God is at a risk when the love of money is in what? Is on the way. Luke 22:35. And he said unto them, when I sent you without purse and script and shoes, lack ye anything? And they said, nothing. If you're not ready to pay the price, you can't tell the story. A lady said, I cannot marry a man without a car. He can't share any. Go and buy. You go and buy. When God gives you what? A project. Let's read it together. to execute, he has reserved funds to sponsor it to completion. As a pastor, I detest putting God's people under pressure for money. I just don't like it. I believe God will pay the bills of the church. But putting God's people under pressure? No. Heaven's supply, Frank, is about to hit this church. Heaven's supply. You guys are going to come one Sunday. This place is a mansion. We've taken over everywhere. Heaven's supply. God can pay his bills. Haggai 2, 8-9. The silver is mine, said the Lord. The gold is mine, said the Lord. The glory of this latter house shall be greater than the former, said the Lord of hosts. And in this place will I give peace, said the Lord of hosts. All the offerings from the church is not for the pastor. The pastor is an administrator. The offerings are God's people's expression of worship. It does not belong to any man. Some people will tell you, oh, who is taking all the offering? Just giving money to the pastor. You're not giving any money to pastor. When you put money in the offering basket, it goes to God. We are administrators. And that's the work we do. Hear the scripture. Luke 16:11. If therefore ye have not been faithful in the unrighteous mammon, who will commit to your trust the true riches? I close this morning. Steps to take to overcome the love of money. We talked about 2 last week. I would add one more. First, be contented. Be contented. Contentment is godliness. The little that God has given you, if you can look at it and bless it, is enough. Is enough. Now, Hebrews 13, verse 5-6. Everybody. Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have. For he has said, Frank, I will never leave you nor forsake you. So that you may boldly say, the Lord is my helper. I will not fear what man shall do unto me. Contentment is Christianity. Don't let the love of money kill you. I didn't say don't make money. Negotiate wherever you want to get a job. Ask for your pricing. But there's some few things you should do. Just do it. Not for money. You know, in this country, Doc, there are people, when you do things for them, if you fail to come and say thank you, they blank you for life. They expect you carry your father, your grandfather that is dead, pack all of them, and say, Esheo, Motuma, Esheo. The man will be pretending, don't mention. Say, if he didn't come, I will blank him. The second thing, believe that life is in phases. Men are in sizes, but life is what? In phases. Men are in sizes, but life is what? This, where you are today is temporal. Things will get better. Things will get better. Things will get better. Things will what? Get better. Mark 4:28. For the earth bringeth forth fruit of itself. First the blade, then the ear, after that the full corn in the ear. Life is in phases. When a farmer plants a seed and sees grass growing out, if he uproots the grass, he has killed his seed. He has killed his expectation. Life is in what? Phases. Life is in phases. Life is in phases. The last one, don't trust in men. Don't put your trust in men. There are some things in this life you have to handle it as a man. You swallow it. You drink it as a man. When it takes place, you put your trouser like this. You shout by yourself in the bathroom. Ah! You take it. Because talking to people about it, it will put you in trouble. Don't trust a man. There are challenges of this life. You have to sit, analyze it, write it down, take the paper, you tear it, and you move on. Don't trust a man. Put your confidence in God. You see, that issue that you have, the moment it gets better, people are going to explain to everybody. Can we clap for Jesus this morning? Stand on your feet and say, Father, deliver me from the love of money. Jesus, I will serve you with my tithes. I will serve you with my offerings. I will serve you with all I've got.